So I'm not going to give you the same crappy lead up that I gave you in my last Sonicake FlipWah video. So we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into this. This is the Sonicake FlipWah. So Sonicake is sponsoring this video. They did send the FlipWah out for me to check out with you guys. Thank you very much, Sonicake. As always, there are links down in the description if you want to go check one of these out for yourself or read up more on it. So the FlipWah is like the bigger brother of the VolWah, which I did in my last video, both by Sonicake. And I'm going to do a dedicated comparison video between the two, so make sure you're subscribed and stick around for that one. So the FlipWah is a bigger wah, more akin to what you would see in your standard wah pedal size. There's one of those, but again, I digress. So it's got the big pedal here on the front with the skateboard style grip as opposed to like a rubber grip. It's a full metal construction in this beautiful Tennessee Volunteers orange, which leave me your comments now, I already know. And again, this is a volume and wah pedal combined. So you get the benefit of the volume swells and the wah. You switch between the two by pressing your body weight on the upper part of the pedal here. As you can see under here, there's like a pedal, what you would see on a typical guitar pedal to turn it on and off. That's how you switch between the effects. On the front end here, or the back end, whichever way you're looking at it, the light here will change different colors to tell you which effect you're on. So if you happen to be across the stage and eyeballing it, you'll be able to tell which effect you have currently engaged. You have an input here, you have a Q knob, which I'll talk about that in just a second here. It's powered on 9-volt power, but you can also put a 9-volt battery in the bottom, which I think is really cool. And then over here you have an output and a through jack. So I want to talk about this Q knob for a second, because this is something that the VolWah did not have, which I kind of wish it did. So essentially what the Q knob will do is if you turn it up, it will affect the amount of wah sound. So if you want like a really heavy wah sound, you can turn that up and get, you know, super saturated or like super over the top wah sounds. Or if you want more subtle, you can turn it down. So you have more control over your effect, which I really, really like. And then obviously when we get some tones here in just a second, we'll play around with it and put it through its paces to show you just how much wah you can get out of the FlipWah. And that's really kind of it in a nutshell as far as construction goes. So we're gonna put this straight into the front end of my Joyo Zombie 2, and then it's gonna be mic'd up with an SM57, kind of what we did in the VolWah video. And we'll just put it through its paces and see what it sounds like. So just some quick final thoughts on the Sonicake FlipWah. I gotta say, I kind of prefer this over the VAWah. Again, am I saying that the VAWah is bad? Absolutely not. It's great for beginners. But if you're more well-versed with wah pedals and you want more control over the amount of wah, really you want to change up the sound, all that kind of stuff, the FlipWah is where it's at. Now again, this is more sturdy, this is bigger, it is going to cost more, but realistically speaking, I think that the extra cost is worth it. So if you have the space, if you have the budget, this will do you well. If not, obviously the VAWah will serve you just fine. Again, the biggest game changer on this one is this Q knob. The fact that you can change how much of the effect is in there, how over the top it is, or how subtle it is a really, really nice touch. I also feel like the play in it is a lot more, it's a lot better, right? So when you move it up just a little bit, you're gonna engage the effect quicker and it's just more fluid. I really like that about the FlipWah. You have this through jack here, which I'm not entirely sure what that does, if I'm completely honest, but you can read up on that either in the link down there in the description, or if you buy one of these, it will explain it in the instruction manual. So all in all, I can highly recommend the Sonicake FlipWah. Again, there are links down there in the description. Thank you very much, Sonicake, for sponsoring this video. I greatly appreciate it. I had a great time making this video. Again, make sure you're subscribed and stick around so we can compare the VAWah and the FlipWah together in one video, and then you can kind of make your decision on which one you like better, because that's the whole point, is I want you to form your own opinions. Take mine with a grain of salt. I'm just here to tell you my experience. So again, make sure you're subscribed. Thank you very much, Sonicake. Thank you for checking out this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.